As a person with hearing loss, I have seen bullying firsthand. I've been called stupid, mule-headed, and have been nicknamed La La Land Girl. I simply want to be known by my name. More than 48 million people in the United States and worldwide with hearing loss and deafness have experienced the same thing. We need acceptance, not rejection, to thrive in school and the workplace. It means a kid can focus on their grades, on bettering themselves, instead of trying to avoid the mean girls in school and worrying about who will believe them when they explain the marks and bruises. It means a life without constant fear. Will this person think I'm stupid? Will they talk at me like I'm dumb? Will they think I sound funny and laugh at me? Will they want to talk to me at all, or will it be too much work? It means going to work as an adult and earning the same respect as your hearing co-workers, not worrying if you'll have a job the next day simply because you must wear a hearing aid or can't answer the telephone. The end of bullying of children and adults with hearing loss starts with you. Ask yourself, how do I treat people with disabilities? Do I act like they are stupid? Do I speak to them as though they are slow? Do I talk over their head as though they aren't there? Do I discriminate against them? And last, with my behavior, am I accidentally teaching my child that it's okay to bully? I support Stop Hearing Loss Bullying because no one should be bullied. We can't control our hearing loss, so why are we being punished for it? I was asked about my reactions to stop bullying to deaf people and how bullying affected me when I was growing up. Well, I was made fun of. Either kids would say words to me loudly or slur their words, or just went to the quickest way for them to have fun, get punched. In one school, kids were pushing me around, the adult hall monitor came by, and since he wanted to be accepted with the tough crowd, remember he was an adult, he always looked the other way when these kids went after me. I was teased some about my speech, but when I went to mainstream schools, the teachers either had me sit in front so I could hear them, or I was given a portable listening device to carry with me equipped with headphones. It was pretty obvious, like that would help me blend into a school. I remember kids making fun of the way I talked, and since I didn't fit into any group, I was picked on. I also remember being teased if I repeated something that I thought the teacher said. Turned out it wasn't really what the teacher said at all. But that was me not taking the initiative to sit in front of the class. But in junior and high school, what kid wanted to sit in the front row? So in summary of growing up, did I get picked on or bullied? When I was in a mainstream school? Yes, of course. When I was in the deaf hard of hearing school? No. In mainstream school, I hung out with the wrong kids. Why? They accepted me better than the good kids of the school. After high school, someone mentioned I rarely talked. I thought, no kidding, you don't talk, and they can't make fun of what you say or how you say it. They would look at me and speak slowly and talk extremely loud, looking at me. I had bosses do that. When I looked at them, they'd shake their head and walk away. One said, "You know we love you, and we're not trying to hurt you." I replied, "You are when you do this to me." In a way, that's bullying. It always doesn't have to be a physical sort of intimidation. It just hurt, all the same. If you're deaf or have hearing loss, you may have empathy for us, but you really don't know what we struggle with every day of our lives unless you go through the same thing. I support Stop Hearing Loss Bullying because I feel that the more we educate and advocate, the more hearing people will understand us and our daily triumphs, but also struggles. Hearing loss has made me a better person, compassionate and patient when it comes to dealing with people and their own varied preferred methods of communication. I support Stop Hearing Loss Bullying because everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. I support Stop Hearing Loss Bullying because as a child, I experienced this all through school. I was made a mockery of because I was a child that had a little bit of a hearing loss. I was punished for not listening. When the speech pathologist came to help me, the other kids made fun of me. It was demeaning and lowered my self-esteem. It took years for me to recover from the bullying. As an adult, I now embrace my deafness and ignore anyone who is small enough to make fun of other people's misfortune. Deafness has its advantages, you know. We are people just like you, hearing, hard of hearing, deaf. We are all the same. We all have brains. We all have feelings. And words and actions affect us just like they do you. Stand up for the millions of people with deafness and hearing loss in your community. When you see us in school or at work, wave hello. Take the time to know us. You may find we have the same interests. Take this pledge. Repeat after me. Hearing loss bullying ends with me. Will you? Stop hearing loss bullying. Learn more at lipreadingmom.com.